everyone. Have you ever wondered that mathematics can actually help us choose healthier food? Imagine you have two snack products. One contains 5 grams of sugar while the other contains 18 grams. Which one would you choose? In this lesson, we will learn integers. Today, we are going to learn integers through something we see every day, nutrition facts label. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify positive and negative integers, compare integers, and apply them to real-life situations. So, let's get started. Before that, let's watch a video.
Did you know that the nutrition facts label has been required on food and beverage packaging in the U.S. since 1990? This information can help us make healthier choices, but at first glance it might look a little confusing. To help us better understand the label, let's break it down. First up, serving size. Serving sizes are set by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration based on the average amount of food or beverage that people typically consume, and they're used to calculate the information displayed on nutrition facts labels. Serving sizes are not a recommendation on how much we should eat. That decision is up to you. If you eat more or less than the serving size that's listed, your calorie and nutrient intake will change accordingly. Next is the calories line, which tells us how many calories are in each serving. The rest of the label highlights the amounts of key macronutrients and micronutrients found in each serving. There's a lot to look at here, so let's focus on the need-to-knows. Eating too much saturated fat, sodium, and added sugars is associated with adverse health effects, so we generally want to eat less of them. Note that the total sugars line accounts for all sugars in a serving, including both natural and added sugars. The added sugars line only lists sugars that were added while making the product. On the flip side, dietary fiber, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium are nutrients we should try to get more of for various reasons. For example, diets high in fiber can improve bowel function, may lower blood glucose, or support healthy cholesterol levels. Consuming more vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium can reduce risk of conditions like osteoporosis, anemia, and hypertension. Finally, let's look at percent daily value. The percent daily value tells us how much of a nutrient in one serving contributes to our daily dietary needs. In general, remember the 5-20 rule. If you see that a food or beverage contains 5% daily value or less of a nutrient, it is considered low in that nutrient. If it has 20% daily value or more, it's considered high. For the most part, we should choose products with higher percent daily values in the nutrients to get more of, and lower percent daily values in the nutrients to get less of. Some nutrients, like protein, trans fat, and total sugars, don't have a percent daily value, so use the number of grams to compare and choose foods. Okay, let's bring it all together. Each part of the nutrition facts label helps us better understand what's in the foods or beverages we choose. It can be a quick reference on everything from calories to nutrient content, helping us compare between foods and make more informed decisions on what to eat.
This video integers is work number that can be positive numbers, negative numbers, or zero. Let's look at this number line. Negative numbers are on the left, positive numbers are on the right, and zero is exactly in the middle. Let's practice together. I will show you a number. You tell me whether it is positive, negative, or zero. Ready? Number 1. 12. is positive or negative? Correct, positive. Next, negative 8 is positive or negative? Yes, negative. How about 0? Exactly. 0 is neither positive nor negative. Great job. Let's compare integers. Remember this simple rule. The farther to the right on the number line, the greater the number. Let's try. Which is greater? -3 or -7? Think about it. Correct. -3 is greater than -7 because it is closer to 0. Therefore, -3 greater than -7. Now your turn. Which is greater? 5 or -2? 5. Good job. Which is greater? 0 or -9? 0. Good job. Very, very good. Now, I will display nutrition label. This is two nutrition facts label, snack A and snack B. Let's use mathematics to analyze nutrition label. Suppose these are two snack products. Snack A contains sugar 1 gram, fat 10 grams, calories 160, sodium 170 milligrams. Snack B, sugar 2 grams, fat 14 grams, calories 330, sodium 1170 milligrams. Question number 1. Which snack contains more sugar? We will compare snack A and snack B. Think about it. Okay, correct. Snack B, because snack B contains 2 grams and snack A contains 1 gram. Next question. Which snack contains less fat? Exactly, snack A. Let's imagine something different. Yesterday, you ate 45 grams of sugar. Today, you only ate 40 grams. What is the change? Being careful. Yes, you reduce your sugar intake by 5 grams. Using integers, we read it as -5. Excellent. Mathematics is not only about solving equations, it also helps us make better decisions by understanding nutrition facts. We can compare food products, reduce excessive sugar, sodium, and choose healthy snacks. This supports SDGs 3, good health and well-being. So every time you read a nutrition label, remember you are using mathematics in real life. Today, we'll learn that integers include positive numbers, negative numbers, and zero. We compare integers using greater than, less than, and equal to. Integers help us understand real-life situations such as change in nutrition consumption. Now it's your turn. Look at the nutrition label of a snack in your house. Read in a write in the comments. How many grams of sugar does it contain? 2. Is it higher or lower than another snack you have? I'd love to read your answer. If you enjoy this lesson, please like, share, and subscribe for more mathematics lesson in English. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye.